Brigia was one of the first main bases the Rebel Alliance used prior to their occupation of the Massassi temples on Yavin IV. Located in the galactic northeast in a region of space known as the Tion Cluster, this planet was among the first targets in then Captain Piet's Operation Strike Fear, which was a concentrated retaliatory action by the Galactic Empire after their humiliating loss at the Battle of Turkana. Rebel High Command had feared Imperial reprisal due to said event at Turkana, and had already long since begun evacuations of the Brigia base by the time the Star Destroyer Invincible jumped into the system to strike at the Rebels. Fortunately, due to the cautious foresight of the Rebel leadership, most of their personnel and equipment had already fled the system, and only the last group of evacuation ships were left by the time the Imperials launched their attack. This last batch of Rebel ships consisted of the frigate Fugazi, carrying base supplies, a 3-element shuttle group designated Arroyo, which carried the Rebel High Command, 3 transports given the task of carrying the former base's equipment, and 2 CR-90 Corellian corvettes, the Mahan and Sonel, both of which carried Rebel ground troops within themselves. Defending this convoy were 2 X-Wings from Red Squadron, and a single Y-Wing from Gold Squadron dedicated to protecting the shuttles. Saying that the Rebels were outnumbered would be a vast understatement, as the fighter-bomber complement of the Invincible alone was much greater than their combined forces at Brigia. But just as with Turkana, the Rebel pilots managed to take on seemingly endless waves of TIE fighters, interceptors, and bombers, buying enough time for most of the Rebel fleet to escape to the hyperspace point. While this was considered a Rebel victory, they did lose the corvette Mahan, and the transports that carried the equipment from the Brigia base. All in all, things could have been much worse. However, the Rebels would not be so fortunate during the next stage of Operation Strike Fear, the Siege of Orion IV.